Who decided to have a meeting at 1 o'clock in the morning?
Who else but the Dios?
It's just too risky to come out during the day. I don't like traveling the sewers. It gets my clothes dirty.
Where's that pink-haired guy that looks like a stripper for Halloween?
Trick or treat, asshole.
Treat yourself to a seat.
God have mercy on us in this magnificent room of villainy.
Right on time, just like always.
Everyone take a seat so we may begin.
What if I like standing?
Would you like to stand with a foot up your ass?
Yes.
What?
What?
Now this is my kind of meeting.
Ahem.
Let's move on to the topic for today.
Anything to do with hands?
No, it's about who's the best villain in the room.
How is this even an argument? Of course it's me. And me.
Both work for me, oh lord. That's nonsense and all of you know it.
Look who's talking. The devil himself. Well, since I'm God in this situation, you should be cast out of this conversation.
Coming from the guy who got wrecked even after getting Joestar blood in him.
And you got demolished by my son. You're lucky to even be here right now.
At least I didn't die.
It looks like your fashion sense did. Heyo! I win as always. Wrong. I take it you want to take a hand at challenging me. I would make you bite the dust faster than you could say Kono Dioda. But I said that line. Technically, we both did. I guess I really never changed at all. Why are you ignoring me? Because, at the end of the day, you lost to an ambulance. But it took a bunch of stand users to even come close to beating me, including Jotaro's Star Platinum, the world. But his Star Platinum was much weaker than the one I fought. In fact, I believe it was the strongest stand around.
You have seemed to become silent, Poochie. Why don't you place yourself in the limelight?
Why should he? He might as well be another Dio. I would exercise you right now, but even hell doesn't want you. All you had to do was get an interview from a vampire, and somehow you could reset the universe. You didn't have to work hard for anything. Dio gave you the power to reach this so-called heaven without going through any trials or tribulations. I fought tooth and nail to make sure Dio's orders were carried out to perfection. Yes, but was dying to a child also part of the plan? At least I could die. You're all fools to think that you can even come close to matching my greatness.
Oh, really now? The ultimate life form apparently didn't understand that space existed. Why worry about space when you could stop time?
Why worry about space when you could just make a new one? Insolent fools! You play with power you simply cannot comprehend. I am the ultimate life form.
How can you be the ultimate life form when you don't even have a stand?
I hate you, Kira, but that's too funny not to laugh.
You're getting blown out worse than Joseph Joestar sending you to space.
You're all peasants in the eyes of cars.
What are stands and why do they keep bringing it up? Don't worry about it, me. Let me handle the discussions from now on.
Funny, you don't seem to want to talk at all. What's the matter? A Joestar's got your tongue.
I just think these conversations are all troublesome and therefore not worth the time to be a part of.
Coming from the man that lost to a cripple.
I lost to a better man, not to a cripple.
But didn't you also lose to a guy that wouldn't stop singing about pizza mozzarella?
He didn't have a stand until he fought me. It was all out of the blue. But enough about that. How about we talk about our stands?
Which ones?
All of them.
How can anyone top my King Crimson?
Why be a king when you can rule the world?
If you were in a story, I would skip any parts you were in.
I think you would find out that I would be quite popular.
Praise Dio and his ability to quell hate and turn it into wisdom.
How can you beat a stand that can blow things up?
By having a stand that can reset the universe.
I guess that would do it.
All of your stands, Poochie, are child's play compared to the almighty King Crimson. You can only skip 10 seconds. I can skip an entire universe. Used to. Now you've been reduced to a priest that uses white goo for illusions. I've reached heaven once and I can do it again.
Kaz, do you have any idea what a stand is?
No, but how these other villains talk about theirs makes me want one of my own.
I think I'll stick to eye lasers and freezing people to death.
So no one is in agreement with anyone with anything?
Well, I always agree with Dio, so we all know he would win by vote.
Take notes, other me. This is how you make friends and influence someone to become the next villain to ruin the Joestar bloodline. We all would vote for ourselves. We are villains after all.
I don't think these other miscreants deserve my vote.
I suppose not. Well, as expected, this was a colossal waste of time, and I officially declare this meeting to be over.
Almighty Lord, so we're just going to end it like that.
I think we all have much better things to do with our time.
There's always enough time to do things when you could just stop it. It's time for me to go collect some hands.
I'm out of here. Caw-caw! Great. Now there are feathers everywhere. Dios, let us enjoy the night while the moon shows itself.
You had me at us. I don't like where this is going. You'll have fun. I promise.
I must remind myself that if I had a gun with 6 bullets in it, I would use it to shoot all of them.